Dan follows the girl home since he doesn't know why the bus driver lets her ride longer than the other girls. Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. Dan follows the girl home since he doesn't know why the bus driver lets her ride longer than the other girls. He recalled the occasion when he shook his head as he observed her long, gorgeous curls. He took out the clippers and shaved it all off in one determined motion. With her short crew cut, his daughter thought she looked like a boy, but he truly didn't have an option. He reasoned that at least that one issue had been resolved. In Utah, Philip Perry resides with his daughter, age 11. He departs early for work every morning, but he always trusted Isabella to get ready for school and ride the bus by herself. She had up till now. He was unconcerned when he saw the first tardy slip in her school bag. However, he became concerned when she got a second and third warning in a span of 2 weeks. Isabella had been raised in a loving home and had experienced a really happy childhood. Though they hadn't had much money, Philip always went above and above to make sure Isabella had everything she required. Patricia, his wife, would always reassure him that they will manage. He had no idea that life had different ideas. Patricia was diagnosed when Isabella was 3 years old, and she tragically died 6 years later. Despite his grief, Philip didn't give up. Instead, he sank his teeth into his decision to support his daughter. However, Isabella had to deal with the implications of having no one to assist her with getting ready for school in the morning and drive her there. Now that she was motherless, Isabella needed to develop her independence. She got ready for school early every morning and rode the bus by herself. Though difficult, they succeeded. After 2 years, Philip had failed to notice something significant because he lacked the necessary time or knowledge. The school started to issue warnings to Isabella for arriving late each morning. After a demanding workday, Philip tried to talk to Isabella one evening to find out what was going on, but she snapped at him and tried to divert the conversation. She didn't want the truth to do her father any harm. Philip started to become skeptical at that point. Philip told his boss one day that he would be leaving work early. Then he pulled up to the corner and waited, just in time for his daughter to be picked up from school and put on the bus. Was she actually getting by every day with that bus? As expected, he saw her right away. She and a couple of her companions boarded the bus promptly. All the way home, he rode the bus, but then he observed something. Philip was aware that Isabella was going through a trying time. She hadn't been the same since his wife died, and who could blame her? At the time, she had just been 9 years old. However, she had recently changed significantly in behavior, and Philip was determined to find out why. Philip sat Isabella down again the next evening. He handled the matter carefully, first by asking if Isabella was having difficulties sleeping at night. Did this explain her tardiness to school the previous week? Did she sleep too much? When he eventually questioned Isabella about the bus driver, she shook her head, but he saw the astonishment light up in her eyes. Isabella was asked by Philip why she was being kept on the bus longer than the other children. Could that be the reason for her daily tardiness to school? Then Isabella told him everything, opening up to him. Even after all the other kids had left, the bus driver had been leaving her on the bus in the morning and evening. When she revealed that it was because of her hair, Philip was astounded. Was something wrong with her? After her mom departed, Isabella had struggled with her hair every morning. Her father was not surprised by this discovery. He knew exactly what the issue was. Isabella had actually had several blowouts with her father about her hair. Ultimately, the helpless father believed he had to turn to extreme methods to control it. Despite his best efforts, Philip was unable to detangle Isabella's hair. If I pulled her hair, she would get upset with me. He said, "I didn't know how to do it," in an interview. At that point, he realized he had no other options. He shaved it all off, grabbing the clippers he used to keep his own haircut. Isabella was appalled to see what he had done after examining her shorn head in the mirror, but she didn't want to annoy her father. She was aware of his best efforts. It took 2 years for her hair to grow out again. Isabella refused to shave it again when her father recommended it. They then decided on a middle ground. Instead of shaving Isabella's head again, Philip took out a pair of scissors and clipped half the length off. However, this didn't fix the problem, and Isabella's hair quickly became matted and disheveled once more. She had little choice but to tie it up to try to hide it, until the day that the bus driver discovered. Tracy Dean cherished both her career and her family. She knew she had to intervene as soon as she noticed Isabella was having trouble. She assumed her dad didn't know how to arrange Isabella's hair because she noticed that it had been trimmed the previous evening. She pulled a hairstyling bag from her purse and requested her to wait behind on the bus. Isabella and Tracy started having regular hairstyling sessions soon after. Every morning, Tracy would take Isabella's hair and put it in a French braid. She was obviously having trouble with her hair. Tracy acknowledged in an interview that occasionally she just wants one braid. We usually do 2 French braids first. Why, though, did she do it? It went slowly at first. Tracy had to do 10-minute sessions for an entire week in order to gradually untangle Isabella's hair. Tracy was aware that her tardiness to school on those particular days was significant. One of her 4 homegrown children was almost Isabella's age. But Tracy was unable to contain herself when Isabella started talking about her mother. Tracy began to cry when she learned about Isabella's mother. Isabella was perplexed, but everything made sense when Tracy disclosed information about her background. She, like Isabella's mother, had herself suffered from cancer. She was thankful that she could still be there for her kids and acknowledged that she was fortunate to have survived. "My children and spouse weren't the only reasons I lived." In an interview, Tracy said, "I survived for these kids on the bus who need somebody to talk to or do their hair or whatever. Isabella learned how to brush her hair from me as well. I brushed my hair," she would add as she boarded the bus. "Is it attractive? You did awesome, I'll say." Philip was naturally shocked to learn of Tracy and Isabella's daily ritual. At first, Isabella didn't want to offend him because he had done his best to detangle her hair. Philip, though, is solely appreciative of Tracy. Isabella once returned home looking stunning. "She looks the part for the princess that I refer to her as. I've been intending that she act the part, and her confidence has increased significantly," Philip remarked. Soon the media received wind of the touching story, and Tracy was acclaimed a hero. "She is still modest, though. It's simply how my mother brought me up, to treat everyone with kindness, especially those who are in need of a little love. Even the mischievous youngsters deserve a chance, in my opinion." Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.